Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of wide receivers who certainly want to be targeted throughout the game. It's the Cowboys going up against the Seahawks. Now we'll take you out to AT&T Stadium for this matchup.
Seahawks, Cowboys, coming up here on EA Sports as we come to you from Arlington, Texas for today's game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Bill Sims. Partner, good to be with you today.
Yeah, good to be with you too, Jim Nantz. And I'll tell you, we got two teams that can flat get it done on the field. These are two of the most physical football teams in the NFL. They just try to out-hit their opponents. And I say it all the time. When you out-hit the opponent, you usually win. So we're going to sit back and watch this.
The Seahawks are back deep waiting for the kick.
And Dan Bailey is ready now to get this one underway. Baldwin's taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. Leading the charges for the Seahawks is quarterback Russell Wilson, coming off just a fantastic all-around year as he led Seattle to the #1 seed, the NFC title, and eventually the blowout win over the Broncos in Super Bowl 48.
Well, one thing you can never say about Russell Wilson is he lacks arm strength. I think that's what caught a lot of people by surprise, how strong his arm is and how willing he is to throw it down the field.
First down at the 20.
Gets his feet down right near the chalk.
Well, the way the rules are in the NFL now, you can't hit the receivers, you can't hit the quarterback. And if you give the quarterback this kind of time, he is always going to find an open receiver.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Nickel formation for the defense here.
For a loss on that tackle. Marshawn Lynch found a second win for his career when he came out to Seattle.
He did find a second win, no doubt about it, Jim Nantz. And I'll tell you, he got bigger, stronger, and he's as tough as I've ever seen him. He is a perfect fit for the Seahawks.
Second down here after that run play.
Lynch is taking the handoff, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
Baldwin's in the slot. Wilson from the shotgun. Out to the left. Has to extend for that one, and he's got it.
Rhythm, you hear it so often in sports, and it is true, especially on the offensive side. That's another first down by the offense. They got some rhythm, and these kind of drives usually lead to scores.
The Seahawks come out in the pistol. The Seahawks snap it at the 36. Lynch is going to take the handoff now. As we focus now on this defensive lineup, take a look at defensive lineman Henry Melton out of the University of Texas, a big-time threat when he's healthy.
Yeah, that's just a good pickup for the Dallas Cowboys defense. Very athletic. We all know, we've heard the story. He was a running back first at the University of Texas. He grew into a large man, and he is an excellent defensive tackle.
Baldwin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Wilson from the shotgun. Here's Baldwin, and he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
First down here after the completion.
The Cowboys defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
Looking to the right side and throwing. Tries to ward off a defender with the stiff arm.
The slant route, it's a timing route where the wide receiver plants his outside foot at 5 to 6 yards and catches the football 8 yards down the field as he's going across the middle.
Wilson's dropping back to throw once again. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Second and goal from the 7.
He's taken down.
Well, good job that time by the defense. They catch the offense off guard, and they send more guys than the offensive line can block. When you're outnumbered, it's up to the quarterback to get rid of the football. He does it, and he takes the sack.
The Seahawks at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. And now Wilson slides down.
Well, it's a good job by the defense getting that tackle inside the 5-yard line. Now we'll see if they're good enough to keep the offense out of the end zone.
Should be an easy one here. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
There's nothing like being ahead in the football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Coming onto the field for the Cowboys is their dynamic leader, Tony Romo, who was banged up for much of last season. But still, thanks to Romo's play, the Cowboys made a spirited run late in the year for a playoff berth.
Well, America's favorite team, the Dallas Cowboys, led by a quarterback named Tony Romo. And a lot of people say negative things about Tony Romo. I'm telling you, he is the best player on their football team, and they win games because he is that good of a quarterback.
The Cowboys will take the snap from the 25. Bryant's marked down at the 34.
That time the quarterback throws the drag route. It doesn't get a first down, but still it's a good decision by him. The throw was right on target, and it picked up solid yards.
So they complete one, and still it's second down.
The Cowboys come out in a jumbo set. Handoff by Romo.
Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Murray's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Throwing now to his left.
Complete to Williams. He's taken down at the 47.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches. Running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
1 quarter complete, and we'll take a break as you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
The Cowboys still driving as the second quarter gets underway.
First down here.
Tony Romo will take it right from the center. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Murray's going to be tired after this run. That is a good long run. The offensive line was terrific, and he does a good job finding the hole and picking up those yards.
First down here after the run.
Romo keeps it. And that's Thomas who almost had the pick.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Failing to complete that one. So second down here. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Throws the pass.
Tony Romo connects with Des Bryant. And Bryant is stopped right there.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
Third and 4 coming up following that completion. Murray, toss play here.
And Irvin in on the tackle.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. Offense lines up here.
The Cowboys snap it at the 31.
Stiff arm. Nice tackle.
The Cowboys really have great faith in their offense. They go for it on fourth down, and that faith paid off, and they picked it up.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
Tony Romo will take it right from the center. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Second and 10.
And they knock him down just a yard away from the first.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
It's third down coming up. This long drive continues.
Takes another handoff. Throws the stiff arm. Murray's going to pick up the first down as he's tackled. You Talk about controlling the flow of the game. Another first down, and the drive keeps on going.
Yeah, why not? The defense, they're just sitting over there. They're taking the hits and not even fighting back. This is a terrible job by the defense.
The long drive continues.
First and goal from the 10 to Williams, and that's a 2-yard gain.
This is a nice drive by the offense, Jim. They're down. They're driving down the field. Let's see if they can put 7 points on the board.
Second down. What a drive this has been.
Murray's got it on the handoff. Murray's hit and brought down.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Third down play coming. 2.5 minutes to go, first half.
This has been a long drive so far.
Third and goal at the 5. And now here's Murray on the toss. And that's McDaniel in on the stop.
Oh, man, he almost gets in the end zone, so close to getting over the goal line.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning.
Coming up in 2 minutes, it's the EA Sports Halftime Show, sponsored by Verizon.
All right, following the 2-minute warning, we've got a defense trying to maintain the lead as we head towards halftime. The kick is through for 3.
That was a nice long drive by the offense that time, and it stalls out. But good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick.
Steps up and fields it at the 2. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
It's first down as they head to the line.
Lynch is in the backfield. They go screen with Lynch. Breaks the tackle. Taken down at the 27.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
That short pass play picked up 6. It's now second down and 4.
And Richardson's a receiver in the slot. Wilson's got it in the gun. Miller's got the catch and the first.
The Seahawks
Call the timeout. They're first.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Quarters formation here for the defense.
From the shotgun.
They take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The Seahawks will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. And Richardson's lined up now as a slot receiver. Wilson's back in shotgun formation. Airing it out.
Ball's picked up.
Keeps his legs moving.
That brings the play to an end.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
DeMarco Murray is in the backfield.
Dez Bryant with the catch.
Not able to get away from Chancellor.
That's a good job by the wide receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set.
Taking it right up the middle. Wright's going to make the tackle.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Now 3rd and 4 following the run.
And that will close out the first half here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Time now for a short break, and we'll be back after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
This is the Verizon Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's get ready now to take a look back at the first half. Both the Cowboys and the Seahawks haven't had a reliable run game so far. The push up front has not been there, and you have to give credit to both defenses on that front. Here we go. Let's do this. Here's your first half highlights. Seahawks with the football early in the first. Wilson's got the completion from the gun, and he ends up at midfield before he stopped on the play. Later on the drive, slant route connection made here. He'll be tackled at the 36-yard line.
Hauschka will be sending this one down towards the end zone to get the second half started. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line.
First down here.
Tony Romo will take it right from the center.
Play action. The defense gets a sack.
My gosh, you talking about getting overpowered. I guess they were expecting a speed move. The right guard and right tackle are both fooled. They get run over and they give up a sack.
Toss to the outside.
Wagner's there to take him down.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Third down following the run.
To Williams. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Baldwin's going to take this one from the 28.
Tackles made. First down, offense readying for the snap.
Wilson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete. Too much pressure on the quarterback on that play, Phil.
That defense, boy, oh boy, are they aggressive, and they can get after the quarterback. We saw it on that play. This is going to be a tough assignment for this offensive line today.
The Seahawks will take the snap from the 35. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first.
From the gun, Russell Wilson ready for the snap. From the gun. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Sometimes on the defensive side, hurrying the quarterback is just as good as sacking him, because when you hurry him, he doesn't have time to think. He's probably not going to be as accurate, and they get the incompletion. Good job by the defense.
It'll be a touchback.
First down on the way.
Tony Romo will take it right from the center. Here's Bryant. They get to him just in time, 1 yard shy of the first down.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he could catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target. Good yardage, just short of the first down.
The jumbo set on the field. The Cowboys have it at the 29. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Murray's able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Romo's able to fake into the line and still has it. Can't find the target on the pass underneath. That's second down coming up. To Williams. Met by Thomas.
Well, the defense is going to make you throw it short, then throw it short, take advantage of it, and that completion gives you a good situation now on third down.
And the offense will need 3 yards here on third down after the completion.
Murray lined up in the backfield. Toss to the outside. Still not taken down.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
And this fires the football team up. The defense, third and short. They stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
Going to be a short yardage situation, so forget the punt. They're going to go for it. Tony Romo will take it right from the center. The Cowboys snap it at the 41.
Back to the ground. The Cowboys now move the chains.
I think the coach took a little risk that time going forward on fourth and short. Fourth and short in the NFL has turned into one tough proposition, but a good job that time getting it.
Murray's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. That's Romo finding Bryant.
That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
We don't always get to see defensive matchups these days, but today it's been exactly that. Low-scoring game, and it's because both defenses have really stepped up and done their job.
Yeah, a lot of people look at games like this and go, oh, that's boring. I think it's fun to see because we don't get to see it too often. And what it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the players and especially the coaches to make decisions that are going to give their team a chance to win in a game like this.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Has the first down. Now looking for more.
A big chunk of yardage gained by DeMarco Murray.
The running game has been going in opposite directions for these teams today, Phil, but it's still a tight game.
Yeah, Jim, simple on the offensive side. Do whatever you have to do to make it work. If you're running it well, stay with it. On the other side, you got to find ways to deceive the defense. Change up. If you do that, your chances of success, they go way up.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Williams throws out the arm. Williams tackled down after a gain of 5.
Well, we were at practice on Friday, Jim. This team was working on red zone offense all the time. Well, here they are. It's a tie game. We'll see if all that practice pays off.
Offense lines up here. 2nd down and 5. Here's the quick toss. Muscles through the defender. Murray's hit and brought down.
The Seahawks defense, they got backed up in their own red zone, but you know what? They came through that time. There's a run play. They were waiting for it, and they stopped the offense for a very short gain.
After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3. The third quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up. Marching down the field and taking their time.
Final quarter underway now with this snap. Romo to Bryant.
Tackles made, and the first down is picked up.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets the completion, and there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
First down here after the completion. Play after play after play here on this drive. Touchdown, Dallas.
Hard to cover these tight ends when they get into the end zone because they're fast, they're nimble, and they're big. So even if you cover them, they push off and get the touchdown catches.
The Cowboys with the PAT to come. It's good.
Cowboys will be kicking off.
He'll take it from the 1. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
We'll send him back to the quarterback out of the gun. Throws it toward the sideline. And what a catch.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
First down at the 49. going deep. Makes end zone bound, and he's got the touchdown.
Good job by the offense. They get in there. They tie this game up. Now we'll see if the defense can take advantage of that momentum and keep it on their side.
The point after is good. Now ready to kick it off as we have a tie game here. Scores 10-10. Steven Hauschka ready for the kickoff. Tackles made right around the 26-yard line. The Cowboys will begin their drive from the 26 now. First and 10. Romo connects with Williams.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second and 11. They'll go ground. Breaks at the tackle. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker. The Cowboys know they should be able to rely on the running game down the stretch in this tight game. Murray's had a big day. And in a tie game, you expect him to keep seeing the football.
This is an easy decision for the coach in this tie game. You stay with that run game for lots of reasons. You're dominating, and when you run the football, you're just going to make less errors.
Third and 3. They'll run it off the toss. Still on his feet. Charging ahead. The Cowboys have stayed with the run game today, and it's been a big part of their game plan. Murray's been a consistent force on the ground.
Yeah, he's just a running back who never gives up. And when he runs, it's arms, elbows, everything is moving, and he is one tough running back to tackle.
Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. Tony Romo connects with Des Bryant. Bryant's tackled right at the 28.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line. Sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
After that grab, it's now second down and 2. Murray's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Gets the handle here, and he's tackled. He'll be a yard short of the first. Third down now. Tony Romo will take it right from the center. Murray outside to the left, and at the 25 he'll be brought down.
A running back must always know the situations. Third and short, don't be looking to break it outside and go for the big run. Get the first down so the offense can stay on the field. Nice job.
Not much time left here, and the defense will need to come up with a stop to maintain the tie. Taken down at the 21.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
That pass play picked up only 4. Second down and 6 coming up. The game is tied and time is a factor. Flip to the outside. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. Will go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Dez Bryant with the catch.
Stiff arms to stay on his feet. Touchdown. So they take the lead after that remarkable run after the catch. And now the only issue is, did they score too quickly?
Well, look, you can only do what you can do. The offense went out there, and they took advantage of the situation. What a play, getting all those extra yards after the catch. We'll see if the defense can hold up.
An extra point is good. So with this late lead change, we've had another twist in what's been a great game. And now we'll see if this offense has one more drive in them.
The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff.
Baldwin's going to test the coverage this time. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. First down. Let's see what they come up with here. First down at the 24. Russell Wilson hits Zach Miller with that throw. Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. They'll go right to the hurry-up. Won't use a timeout here. They're going to get him here for a sack. That's a timeout call. Third down coming up. Needing a first at this point. Nickel formation here for the defense. The Seahawks take it from the 23. To the outside. The catch is made.
You can only take what the defense gives you. Even though the offense is down here in the fourth quarter, they throw it short. That was a smart play.
Crucial play here. Fourth down on the way. Miller's playing out of position in the backfield here. The Seahawks snap it up at the 26. And Richardson's got the catch and the first. The Seahawks come to the line, fourth quarter, with 2 timeouts remaining. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. The defense gets the sack. The defense a little jumpy right there. First down. Pressure on every snap now. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. First down at the 41. No time to even look up. He's sacked again. Second down, late in the fourth quarter. Second and 9. Wilson off the mark that time. Trailing every third down, so big at this point.
Split backfield here. Third and 9.
Wilson's pass will be incomplete this time.
This is what separates offensive lines in the NFL. In obvious passing situations like this one on third down, can you hold up and protect your quarterback to give him time to make those throws? Well, the answer to this one right now is no.
Russell Wilson will take it from the gun.
Ball is out. They recover their own fumble.
Beautiful timing that time by the safety. That's what it's about when you talk about blitzing. Space the field properly so the safety has a lane to run into, and timing the snap of the ball. They did everything right that time. Good job of the safety getting that sack.
Really good field position here to start this drive. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Now first and 10.
That's Romo finding Bryant. The Seahawks will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time.
Following that timeout, defense back out on the field. The pass play picks up only 2, so now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion. Handoff. Goes to the left and picks up about 3.
The Seahawks will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. Offense lines up here.
Tosses the football.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Hard sometimes as an offensive coordinator to call plays to catch the defense off guard when you're winning and it's late in the game. So they played it very predictable there. The defense was ready, nowhere to go.
Back at the line.
They're going for it on 4th.
Phil, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.